Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys, and on this video I'm going to show you how I turned a $10 into $500 trading the forex market. Right, guys, you can also make your first $500 to $1,000 trading the forex market and doing the same thing that I just did. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you stay updated in my channel. So actually we took the trade on USDCHF and actually took that trade with just $10. So we actually held this trade for like 2 weeks. I took one on USDCHF and then I took the other on NZD/USD, and then I also took the other on Euro/USD. Right, so these are the executions. These are the executions right here. So you can see it, you can see that sniper on USDCHF, and then you can see the next one which is on NZD/USD, and then the last one which is on Euro/USD. You can see excellent trades, right? So, and I promised my community that I was going to explain the USDCHF trade, and which will also boost your confidence, and also do the same thing, and then you keep repeating the same process, and then you can make your first $500 to $1,000 trading the forex market with just these simple steps I'm about to show you on my system. Right, guys, before we go over to the chart, I want you to understand that forex trading is not a get rich quick scheme. Right, so I'm actually an experienced trader, so I know these things. I've been doing it live on my community. You can click the link in the description below, and you can check out my community on Telegram, and I send live trades over there where people also trade with me, and then you can also join me and trade. If you're new, if you're a beginner, you can also check the description link below where you can register for a broker, and then you can deposit while you join my Telegram group and we trade together. Right, this is the live chart of USDCHF where I took my swing trade, and then this is the daily time frame. Right, so and remember, it's a swing trade because I held this trade for 2 weeks, like I said earlier. So you would always want to look for sales, and same with what I did, because I was actually looking for sales to take as a swing trade, and exactly where I want to take them, where I want to pick my entry, and where I also want to exit. Right, so back to what we are saying, explaining the whole logic behind my entry and behind the trade I took. Here is the price action, and then you can see that this is a downtrend. Right, we have the lower highs, the lower low, price creating series of lower highs and lower low, right, just as I explained on my last video. So I was actually looking for sales, but then the first thing I did was to mark out my swing structure. Right, so I marked out my swing structure, and then I had to know the best place, and also where is the market moving, and I had to make sure I know exactly where to place my entry and also my SL. Right, so like I taught you guys on the previous video, you can see that we had a market structure shift over here, and then we have a lower high that broke structure to the downside. Right, so and then as you can see that the market created the A, and then we broke structure again, which is the B. Right, so and you can see that the market came back and took out the B. Right, mitigating a good POI, which you can call as your supply zone. Right, so we mark it out. So and as you can see that price mitigated it. Right, so now I identify this high, which is the last lower high that broke structure, as our swing high. Right, so I mark this out as our swing high, and then this as a swing low. Right, so you can see that price came back, retraced to our last swing high, and started reacting from it. You get, so now you can see that we have price started reacting from it, and we started breaking structures towards the downside, showing that we are really bearish, right? So, and you would want to target this low as a very good place, as maybe where price is heading to, because definitely you would want to see price take out this low, right? Because we are still in a downtrend, so you want to see price take out this low here, you get. So but then price is fractal, and you can as well have price do something like this and then break this high, showing you that we are actually changing trend, right? So, but that wasn't my main focus. My main focus was to trade the daily candles and know exactly the place I should be avoiding. That's a place of where price is likely to reverse. So I then started trading this particular price action, right? And then I started marking out my swing structure on the substructure. Remember, I said in every structure there is always the swing structure, the substructure, and the minor structure, which I taught you guys in the last video, right? So, but this is a bigger time frame, right? And then we still have other swing structures here, the substructure and the minor structure. So I was able to identify this and I was able to identify the structure very well for me to be able to like analyze my charts very well. So we are just going to go over to the 4 hours time frame so that we can identify our swing structures on this price action that's printing here right now. So back to the 4 hours time frame, you can see that we had this as our mitigation, and then we broke structure to the downside, and then we created a B leg like I explained in my last video, and then we took it out and printed to the downside. So you can see that this particular high right here is my last swing structure. Yeah, so that was why I marked this out. And remember, we had some mitigation that went on here, so I didn't bother about it, and then we mitigated this and then pushed to the downside. So this was the last mitigation that happened before the push to the downside. So I marked that out as a possible entry for me, right? So and then that's like my last swing structure high, so I had to like mark it out. And now we also want to see another leg, which is the B, like I told you guys, and then this is our B right here. And I'm very sure that a lot of traders would want to trade from this place because probably visible to all traders. And then you can see, as you know, it's all acted as a very good liquidity for the smart traders out there. So let's just clear this. As you can see that price came and took out that high, right? So now, as you can see, we have this POI right here as a very good supply zone for us, and then we also have this POI, which is an unmitigated POI. So I was actually looking at these two zones. To short from, right? So but then I had to choose this because these bets fit with what I was trading. And remember, like I said, you need the B in order for you to know where to trade from. So I noticed our B was taken out, and then I had to look for the closest unmitigated supply or unmitigated POI to short from there. So that was why I had to choose this, because this was actually the first unmitigated POI to short from, you get. So and I would have chose this if this particular one failed, but then you can see that price actually gave us what we wanted. And then there was what we call opening price in every zone of reversal. Yeah, but that's not what I'm going to teach over here, because I mean, that's not what I am teaching on this video. I'm trying to do a breakdown for you guys. So I had to wait for price. I took my first entry. I actually took my first entry at this sniper. That's my main entry, because this is my position box. So I took that's that sniper I showed you guys. This sniper on the screen, showing on the screen, I actually took it there. And then I also taught you guys, if you are a very good subscriber of mine or a very good follower of my content, then you would notice that I taught you guys about simple entry points, right? Because I took 2 entries on this particular pair. I took 2 entries. I took the first entry, that's with fear that it's likely to fail, and then I also took the second entry with a very good confidence, and that was where I leveraged. That's a very good risk, right? So now let's go over to the 1 hour time frame, and then I'm going to show you how I took this position with the simple entry point confirmation that I taught you guys. So over to the 1 hour time frame. So let's clear this. Now guys, as you can see that we have I told you guys we have a good entry point pattern. We have we have the Quasimodo, and we have the head and shoulder, and then we have this as a simple entry point pattern, and then the continuation, right? And then we also have this. You know, these are just patterns that I have already mastered, but this one is for the downtrend. We have something like this. We have mitigations. You see price mitigate each other, and then they use a very good momentum to push down, and then comes back to half price, come back to the breaker block, and then continue the movement, right? So, and as you can see the price action over here, you notice that you can see the price action that was printed here. You can see what price did here. We had price mitigated our POI. We had price mitigated our POI, and then, you know, broke structure to the downside, right? Now remember what I told you guys. So guys, as you can see, the price action that was printed here is very, very simple. You can see that this is a simple head and shoulder pattern right here. You can see the first shoulder, and then we have this, and we caused a change of character to the downside, and then we moved back, and then we took the entry downwards, right? So I actually caught this entry, this sniper entry, and which is the one showing on your screen right now. That was just the logic I used for my continuations, right? This is just practically why I took this trade with a very full confidence that we are moving on to the downside, right? So I took the first entry, and then the confirmation entry helped boost my confidence that, yeah, we are really going to, price is really going to fall to take down this low right here, and you can see that price all the way from the upside, price printed and printed and printed, and, you know, take out the low, because I took 2 positions here with different risk of $10 each. So I moved the I moved a $20 with different accounts to over $100, right? So this particular trade gave me over $200, and then we had the next trade, which was on NZD USD. Yeah, so this was the trade right here. This was my entry over here. This this was my entry over here, and then we had the last one. We had the last one, which was Euro USD, right? So it's as simple as that. You just need to know your structure first, and then after structure, you mark out your swing structure, and after you mark out your swing structure, then you would also want to, identify your A and your B. You look for a good POI that is closer to your B, and then you take an entry from there, right? So with this video, I just hope you understand that I'm a preacher of what I trade, right? So, and you can also replicate the same results using the simple logic that I taught you guys on my YouTube channel.